Hey, this is the Fight Nerd, and joining us now is Jorge Rivera, who will be fighting Constantinos Phillippou at UFC 133 on August 6th. George, how are you?
Good, man. How are you guys doing?
We're doing good. Now, I was going to ask you how training was going as my first question, but I think a better question is, how are you getting ready for Phillippou, who's coming in on about 2 weeks' notice?
I've been studying Phillippou, and he's got a very similar style to Mr. Sakara, so it's not really much of a difference. Maybe pretty much sticking with the same plan.
So you've been watching a lot of his fights from like Ring of Combat and his last UFC fights?
You got it. Whatever's available out there, I'm looking at it.
So you mentioned that you two fight very similarly. So what's so similar about both of your styles?
We're both dangerous. You know, you both box, prefer to box and keep the fight standing, and finish by knockout.
Now, Alessio Sakara was originally going to be your opponent for this one, but had to pull out, unfortunately, due to a torn ACL, robbing us again of seeing this fight. So how long has this fight with Sakara been trying to have happened?
It's been in the works since UFC 118. So it's, 15 UFCs.
Jeez.
But, it's just one of those things that it just wasn't meant to be. So no worries, man. There's a lot of guys out there to fight and a lot of exciting matchups, and just keep moving.
Do you think this fight is just flat out cursed, or is it just bad luck?
I don't believe in curses, man. It's just bad luck. It's just, we're in a business where you're training with a lot of tough guys all the time, and injury is part of that business. And fortunately for the two of us, I've been getting injured in the process of coming to this fight. So it's just wasn't meant to be. So no worries.
I know one of your sponsors, Ranger Up, just released a video recently in a similar fashion to the videos that you did about Michael Bisping, but this time it was done in a UFC hype video style and actually had the real Alessio Sakara in it. So how did you get Alessio to take part in that video?
I believe the Ranger reached out to American Top Team and Alessio, and he agreed to take part in it, and we had fun with it. I mean, it's more or less making fun of the last videos we made. I'm just having fun with the whole thing, man. It's cool.
In the video you just did with Alessio, was a lot of that stuff scripted, or was that improv?
I honestly don't know, because I don't have Alessio's script in front of me, and I don't know what he was at. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know either way.
I know. The last time we spoke to you before the Bisping fight, you were saying that time is running out for you in your MMA career. Do you still feel this way?
I'm getting older. You know what I mean? I'm almost 40 years old right now, and I'm just taking it one fight at a time. You know what I mean? I know that I don't have a million fights left in me. You know what I mean? I know that my career is coming close to an end. You know what I mean? There's only so much. I've been in it for 12 years now. You know what I mean? I've had my go in the UFC. I've had my fun. I've got in me maybe 2 or 3 more fights, and I would say that after that, I'm going to go home and call it a day.
So if you could choose your last bunch of opponents, or even just your last opponent, who would you want that to be?
I don't know. I would definitely want that Bisping fight again. It's a fight that I'd like to have again. For obvious reasons. And other than that, I fight whoever they ask you to fight. I don't care.
So looking back in your career from this point, on to the start of the career, what's been the one thing that's changed the most about you?
As far as fighting goes, I think everything would have changed. I've gotten to become better and learned a lot more. The whole game.
All right, so George, if you'd like, just go ahead and thank your sponsors.
I want to thank Ranger Up the most, because they've been of the utmost help to me in my career and my personal life. They've been great to me. Big shout out to Ranger Up, Alchemist Management, Rev Gear, Sprawl, God Woo. Everyone who sponsored me along the way. Thank you guys very, very much. Thank you to the fans for your love and support. And thank you to people who take interest, such as yourself and other people. So thank you guys very, very much. It's been a cool ride, man. I've enjoyed the whole thing. Thank you.
All right, well, it's not over yet, George. You still got a few more fights left in you, so we'll be watching you as you keep going. And good luck at your fight on August 6th at UFC 133.
Much appreciated, man. Thank you.